What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome to episode number 69. Yes, I said 69, trollolololol, gotta love the sex jokes of the Ultimate FIFA series. Today guys, got something a bit different. In fact, both videos today have been a bit different. Earlier on, if you missed it guys, I uploaded a clubs video with a couple of other YouTubers, just a live com that I cut down. And today guys, this video, I'm actually playing with a friend of mine. So a friend of mine came to visit me yesterday and we decided to play in the Gold Cup with my OP team. And yesterday was a crazy weird day on FIFA. Not for any other reason than EA servers have been terrible over the weekend. EA finally put out a tweet on Monday evening around 10 PM letting us know that they're aware of the issues. Only 4 days late, you know, the issue started on Friday. I'm sure it completely ruined most of your weekends. I've been sent so many videos and screenshots of people that just get disconnected at the end of every game. I personally had a problem over the weekend where if I made a substitution, as soon as I made the substitution I got disconnected, and you'll see that in this video as well. And just in general, the EA servers were a bit crap over the weekend. I don't know if it was because there was a stupid amount of people playing because of the Easter holidays, or if I don't know what goes wrong with EA, but it went wrong. On top of that, and again you'll see this in the video, I've been having problems with Virgin, right? So Virgin caused me no end of problems, and just so you know, myself, I'm the red cursor. My man Mark, my friend that's playing with me, he is the blue cursor. We've been playing FIFA for a few years together, and we got pretty good understanding, pretty good chemistry together. And there you go, look at that. See how it says in the top right, an Ethernet cable is not connected. So let me tell you about Virgin, right? I've had issues with Virgin since I've had it, and I've got Virgin Business Line at work, and I've got a 100 meg Virgin Home line at home. At home, something that happens to me quite often is I'll be in a game, and for some reason my internet causes my opponent to lag out of the game. I don't know how it does it or why it does it. It's an issue that happens to a lot of people with Virgin. Every now and then it's me that gets disconnected, but more often than not it's my opponent. You know, you guys see it all the time. Like, I'll be winning a game and I'll say to you, you know, like the circle of death will come up in the bottom left hand corner, and my opponent will just disconnect, and I'll say to you guys, I don't think he would have rage quit because he was in the game, or you know, it doesn't make sense for people to rage quit like that. Usually when they rage quit, they pause the game and forfeit the match. So whilst I'm at home, I have that issue where my internet kicks other people off, and that's a Virgin thing. And no matter how much I try and talk to Virgin, and no matter how many times I email EA asking how to fix this issue, they both tell me it's my fault. That's absolutely fine. It doesn't really affect me at all, because 1 in 100 times it'll be me that gets disconnected, and you know, the rest of the time it's my opponent that gets disconnected. So it actually kind of works in my favor a little bit. That's awesome. At work, I've got a 100 meg broadband line, and Virgin give you like a free upgrade. So I've actually got a 150 meg broadband line, which means I receive in the region of 100 to 120 download speed, and I get around 30 to 40 upload speed. So I have issues with Virgin where when I play at work, because that's where I am right now guys, I'm at work, and what I do for a living is I run a pub. I'm fortunate enough that I have a big team of staff that work for me, so I can sit in my office and play video games and bring you guys YouTube videos that hopefully you enjoy. And what happens is, when I play at work, not only do I get serious lag in games to the point where it's unbearable, and this is why I stopped live streaming as well, because at home my packets drop, like I lose connection to the live stream. At work it's too laggy that I lose connection to the live stream. So either no matter whether I'm at work or at home, I lose connection to the live stream. So I was getting lag time and time again, and not only that, but I've got a MacBook Pro that I use that's it's about 4 or 5 years old now, and I use it at work because it's my computer that just stays at work, and I can't open like regular websites because of my Virgin internet, and like I'm on wireless of course. So I phoned up Virgin and they tell me there's not a problem, it's my problem, and yada yada yada, and I'm like, no, like this is like the 10th time I've phoned you. It's not my fucking problem, it's your problem. You got to tell me how to fix it. I eventually came through to a guy who told me, right, get this, he told me my internet is too good. How ridiculous is that? He basically said to me that on your phone, on iPads, on laptops, especially as old as mine, and on games consoles, they have a virtual antenna that can only support up to 20 meg of broadband, basically. So anything more than that, it can't process the the packets properly, so it drops important packets because it doesn't understand how to process them, which is ridiculous to the max. I don't understand how PlayStation wouldn't realize, you know, with the way the world is now and how people how good internet is these days, and the fact that so many people use wireless, why wouldn't PlayStation and Xbox fix this issue? I don't know, maybe if you guys know, maybe I'm talking bullshit about this as well, because I had a few people tweet me saying that's absolute nonsense, but since I've plugged it in, like I changed my setup around so that I could actually have my console next to my router, so now I'm hardwired. Since I plugged it in, I've had no lag issues whatsoever, so I'm thinking maybe, just maybe, this guy was right, which is just insane how you can have too good internet. That's just ridiculous. And then so I've been hardwired in, and out of nowhere, every now and then, as you saw in this game, Ethernet cable has been disconnected. It just drops out, and I'm just like, what the hell? Like, how can an Ethernet cable just be like not connected after it's being connected? I checked my Ethernet cables, I checked the ports, everything's fine. I even went out and bought new Ethernet cables, you know, like very strong ones, just to make sure I didn't have like a bad Ethernet cable or something like that in the back of the PlayStation or the back of the Virgin Media Super Hub. And the problem persisted, so you know, I've been disconnected from like 4 or 5 games today because of EA or my Ethernet cables or Virgin or whatever, and it was frustrating. So I bought new Ethernet cables, and now it's finally working. Finally I can have a game on my PlayStation without thinking, God, I hope I don't get disconnected. But one other funny thing happened to me yesterday with Virgin. My internet just stopped working completely. So I phoned up Virgin. I was like, "Hey, like, what the fuck?" You know, I was like, maybe I didn't pay my bill or something, but my bill doesn't come out for another 2 weeks. So I was like, "Virgin, what's the problem?" The guy says to me, he asked me to take out the white lead at the back, which is the one that the internet actually comes through, and he said I just have to send some refreshing signals to your wire, basically, which again sounds like absolute nonsense. But I left it for like 2 minutes. He's like, okay, the signals have been refreshed, you can plug it all back in, it should work, and it worked fine. And I was just like, this is just ridiculous to the max. But hopefully now, guys, everything's sorted, so that means I should be able to not only play a few games of FIFA without getting a disconnect, but that means I should be able to live stream again at some stage. So maybe tomorrow, maybe Thursday, I'll start live streaming in the evening for a few hours, as long as I'm not stepping on anyone else's toes. But guys, this is the end of the video. I showed you all the goals that myself and Mark scored. We lost one game, I think, and we obviously got disconnected from all the other games except one. And yeah, this is the end of the video. So if you did enjoy this, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And as always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.